Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome into the Gamey Lannister role-playing channel. This is our inaugural episode. I'm so excited. I can't wait to play and introduce you guys to this wonderful cast that I've amassed from the internet and around the world. I'm so excited. With us today we have Sophie.
Hi, that's me.
That's you. We have Jack.
Hello.
Nissa.
Hello.
And Ethan.
Cheers.
Last but not least. Welcome in, guys. We're going to be playing Mothership today, which is a sci-fi horror game. And how are you guys all feeling? How are we doing today?
Oh, I'm excited.
I'm ready to die.
I'm ready.
You ready to die?
Yeah.
I read the rules this time. It's gonna
Oh
be
my
great.
God.
Oh yeah, I read the rules too. We're doomed.
I also read the rules, and I realized as I was doing this, prepping for this, I was like, I probably should have picked a game that I know for the first to run for the first episode. But you know what? We're just jumping into it. And so today we're gonna be playing. Where's my sheet? We're gonna be playing Mothership, a sci-fi horror RPG. Like the first thing it says is you should expect as a player to die. That's the first thing it says in the rule book, and violence to be punishing. So I didn't ask you to bring another character because I'm optimistic. I'm hopeful for you guys, and I don't want to manifest your deaths, but we don't know what's gonna happen. Well, on that note, making characters, we're gonna get into character creation right after this. See ya in a moment.
Hello? Are you there? Can you hear me? We never should have come to this place. There's too many of them. That sound. It's like a razor blade in my fucking brain. We never should have come to this place. Oh God. They're here. Tell my family.
And we're back, and we're ready to make some characters. You guys all have your character sheets?
Yup.
Got it.
Okay, so let's make some characters then. So the way this works is first I find where the page is. Okay. Step one. Oh, so I'm not sure how we're gonna do this yet, but we'll figure it out as we go. I'm not sure if we'll do one at a time or everyone just does the same thing at the same time. But step one is roll stats. So you have on your sheet you have 4 stats. You see there: strength, speed, intellect, and combat. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll 2 d10s, and then you're gonna add them together. And then you're gonna add 25, and that's your stat. And then you're gonna do that 4 times for each thing.
And then I think I read that you have to go in order, right? Or can you pick and choose?
Let's decide. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to let fate decide, or do you want to have some ability to be like, I want to be a fast person. I'm gonna put my highest stat in speed. I'm open to whatever you guys want to do.
I'm a
all for
planner, so
choosing.
it's a little fun to leave it up to fate. But
Let's leave it up to fate.
Let's do fate.
Gambling.
This is a one shot. If this was like a whole campaign, I'd say maybe we would do that the other way.
yeah.
Okay, so everyone roll 2 d10s, add them together, add 25, and whatever that number is, write that down in the first slot, and then do that 4 times. Step 3 is going to be choose your class. There are 4 basic classes in Mothership. There is Marines, Androids, Scientists, and Teamsters. Marines are handy in a fight, but whenever they panic, it may cause problems. Androids are a terrifying and exciting addition to any crew. They tend to unnerve other crew members with their cold inhumanity. We have Scientists, which are doctors, researchers, or anyone who wants to slice open another creature with a scalpel. And Teamsters are rough and tumble blue-collar space workers, mechanics, engineers, miners, and pilots. So that's what we've got. I'll let you guys choose whatever you guys want to be. We can have duplicates, or if we want to have one, everybody pick one, that's fine too. But you can also have multiple of the same thing. So go ahead and pick your class, and then we'll let me know when you're done. Or we can also talk about it if we if we all pick the same one. We don't we can change. What is everyone thinking? What do you guys want to do?
I might be going Teamster here.
Cool.
I was going between Teamster or Marine, so if you're going Teamster, I might go Marine.
Hoorah.
Voice. What do you guys think?
I'm kind of feeling Scientist.
Okay. Go with your feelings.
Yeah.
I guess I was thinking Scientist too, but I could be
have
an
two
android if we want all 4.
Yeah, so
You
androids
don't
are.
have to have disadvantage on all of our saves.
That is one thing that Android does is give everyone who's nearby a disadvantage on their fear saves. But androids are good at not getting afraid. Androids get a plus 60 to their fear saves. They get intellect bonuses, and what does an android get? You get linguistics, computers, mathematics. So if we need a computer's expert. I wonder if I should tell you a little bit about what we're doing. I will give you the bare bones of this mission is you guys have been hired to a research station has kind of gone offline, and you guys are being hired to go see what happened.
Okay.
So that's basically the gist of it. I'll get into the more details in a bit. But you tell me, what do you want to be? You can be any of those things.
Research station would have computers,
Definitely.
but I don't know if I want to give you all disadvantage. That seems.
It's only in a bad case scenario.
Well, as an android,
It's
you wouldn't
only
care.
for fear.
Oh, that's true. I wouldn't care. All right, I can be an android.
Plus 60 fear save. That's crazy.
This is the thing with role-playing games. For me, it's always play either a character that you are very much feel drawn to because it's very much you and you can just really exaggerate that part of your personality, or it's also very fun to play someone that's maybe opposite your personality. It's if you're not the person that always runs into first and is maybe hangs back, play the person who's just gonna run in the room, Leroy Jenkins into the room, and
Perfect.
because that's fun too.
I would be terrified, so this will be a challenge for me, but I will
Okay.
be not afraid.
All right, so you're gonna be an android. I love that. So
Yeah.
we have one of everything, which is great. We can take everything out for a spin. And your current stress starts at 2, and your minimum is 2.
Great.
Current starts at 2 and the minimum is 2.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You're
we're
always
not hurt, but we're
slightly.
stressed.
You're just slightly panicked at all times.
I'm always stressed.
You're in space. I get it.
Yeah, it's just you're in space, dude. Come on.
In space? What are you talking about? My stress is at 2 always,
Even on land.
even on land.
Okay, number 6 of 8, I think. We're gonna take note of your class's trauma response. So why don't you guys read out what your trauma response is for your class?
Mine's at the top. So Marines, whenever you panic, every close friendly player must also make a fear save.
Right. And you being you are the you in that sentence.
Yeah. Whenever I panic, you guys are gonna be worried about it.
Yeah, because it's why is the Marine scared? That's not good. And then Android.
Android is fear saves made by close friendly players are at a disadvantage.
Yikes.
Sorry, guys.
I think you're just creepy. You're just kind of generally creepy.
You just give off that vibe.
I've been
you
told
know?
that before.
All right, Scientist. Whenever you fail a sanity save, all close friendly players gain 1 stress.
I love that so much.
Oh my god.
So whenever I lose it, you guys get
That's the
stressed.
funniest game mechanic I've ever heard.
Drop the wrench.
He's going
That's
that
'cause-
scientist on us.
Because he can't. I think it's because you can't rationalize the world, and so that's scary. If scientists
I can't figure
make
it out.
sense,
Y'all are screwed.
Make
That
sense
is
of
quite
it.
scary.
Yeah. And then last but not least, Teamster.
Teamster, once per session, I may take advantage on a panic check.
Ooh, don't forget that.
I
all
shan't.
all your abilities, guys. I'm not like I'll remind you if I remember, but you try and remember these things because they will help you in a bind. So try to remember the things that can help you. Number 7, we're gonna note class skills and choose bonus skills. Oh, this is fun. So I'm not gonna read all this, but there's a whole tech tree. Maybe I'll put it on screen right now, but if I didn't, that means I got lazy in editing and I didn't do it. So you can look it up. So go ahead, you guys can just do this all together now. Just on your own, just look through the thing, ask me any questions if you have any, and pick each class gets like a specific skill that you get, and then some of them you get to pick any skill you want off the list. There's trained skills, expert skills, and master skills. Do you have to have had the previous skill to get the next one? Yes. To choose a skill, you must have at least one prerequisite skill from the column to the left. So you see how there's all those arrows?
Whoa.
You can't just pick artificial intelligence if you don't have hacking.
Oh, that's so cool. I love that.
Hey, good to know.
Sick
What
game
does
design.
rimwise mean?
I think that means it's like knowledge of space and the outer rim of space.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
I mean, on this list, I can't pick it, but the coolest word I've ever seen, xenoesotericism.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean,
I'm glad you said it because I didn't know how to pronounce it.
that is obscure beliefs, mysticism, and religion regarding non-human entities.
That's so rad.
Yeah,
That's really
cool.
cool.
So I'm confused how some of you get like an expert skill off the bat. So I guess you have to pick something you already have a trained skill in. Oh, okay, I see how it works. Once anyone's done, you can just shout out what you picked.
I come with military and athletics, and I picked expertise in firearms.
That's
Nice,
smart.
guys.
That's very smart.
I come with linguistics, computers, and mathematics, so I chose hacking as my expert skill.
Nice, great choice.
I don't come with anything, so I get a Build-A-Bear, and I decided to do the tree of trained skill jury rigging to mechanical repair to engineering, because I get a trained, an expert, and a master,
Oh, nice.
along with a bonus trained skill. So I chose computers.
That's so cool.
That sounds great. You got a master skill. That's great. So trained skills give you plus 10 bonus, expert plus 15 bonus, masters plus 20 bonus, which I'll explain in a moment what that means.
Teamster comes with industrial equipment and 0G, and I chose rimwise and hand-to-hand combat.
Okay. Lovely. And where are we? Step 8. Oh, roll for loadout, trinket, and patch. So everyone's gonna roll for a loadout. So I have the chart here. So everyone is going to roll a D10. And this might be helpful if you refer to the thing, but I'll see how we go. Just tell me what you got.
I got a
I got
9.
a 4.
Okay, well, let's go in order. Marine, what'd you get?
9.
9. Ooh, nice. You can look this up in the rule book. It's on page 7, but you get an advanced battle dress, which is armor, general purpose machine gun, and an HUD, whatever that is. What's a HUD? We'll figure that out. That's what you get.
Alrighty.
Android,
I got a 4.
4. You got standard battle dress, a trank pistol, and a paracord.
Perfect.
Okay. Scientist,
Got 8.
standard crew attire, utility knife, cybernetic diagnostic scanner, and duct tape. But this is on page 7 on the rule book. And Teamster.
I got 7.
Well, you guys rolled well. Standard crew attire, nail gun, headlamp, tool belt with assorted tools, and a lunchbox. Aw.
with you.
Can I note that if you roll a 9 on Teamster, you get loungewear, a crowbar, a stim pack, and a 6-pack of beer, and that's
I
it.
love that.
You travel all the way to space with your 6-pack of bud. I don't know if it holds up to the vacuum of space, but that's awesome. Because you're a union guy.
You're a union guy.
I
got job security.
Yeah, no matter if you drink on the job. Okay, and then everyone roll for a trinket. So you're gonna roll D100, and I think Jack, this is a good time to show us your
Perfect.
D100.
Yes.
that
When
you
I was told to get a
procured
D100 for this game, I got a real D100, and of course I had to get it a full metal D100. So I'll bring my mic close so you guys can hear me roll this.
It's basically like a wrecking ball. It just
It is-
destroys
this
whatever
is a
surface.
cannonball. If
whatever
I-
surface.
This could do damage. If I drop this on my floor, I'm gonna lose my.
That's a
security
real
deposit.
weapon. We should just give you a D100 as your character. Your character has a D100 on you.
He just has a
Yeah.
tungsten ball.
Okay, so everyone roll D100, and this is the trinket you get, or you have. That was so loud.
Is your disc okay?
Yeah, we're good. I got a dice tray. We're good.
Oh, perfect.
All right, I got a 22.
Um,
Oh, sorry. I can wait until we go in order.
if you have the rulebook open, you can just roll and tell me what you got. That's
Okay,
probably
let me
easier.
Get down to trinkets.
I got a holographic serpentine dancer.
Fancy.
Sick.
Can't be scared if you're horny.
Yeah, I wonder what the backstory of that is. Like, who gave that to you? Why do you carry that around? That'll be interesting to
It
find
kept
out.
me sane while I was in the army.
Why are you
I
in the war?
have-
The Great War.
I need
I have-
Lula at all times.
I have an expired bartender certification.
Aw. That's
It checks out.
yeah.
I've got a pendant with 2 astronauts that form a skull,
That checks out for you, I think.
doesn't it?
Creepy much?
I have an ultra black marble.
Wow. Okay. Well,
Just
these aren't necessarily story related. Like, you can kind of create the backstory for these things. Why are you carrying this little trinket around with you? Is it a good luck charm? Is it a memento of something else, or whatever you want? And also, maybe something comes up where that's useful. Who knows? And you're gonna roll a patch. This is a patch that is sewn into your clothing or gear.
Sick.
This is a 102.
Yeah, D100 on page 9. I love that sound.
Oh, this is thematically perfect for a Marine to have. Is a blood type reference patch. So I've got my blood
Oh.
type.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
What blood type are you?
Let's go O positive.
Okay. Is that the universal one?
No, O negative universal.
Okay.
I got good boy.
I can't be perfect, David.
You're a good boy.
I'm a
I saw
good
that come
boy.
up and I was
What
like,
can I say?
someone's getting it.
All right, mine is smile. Big brother is watching.
Wow, yours is so perfect.
That is on brand for Android.
Like, no, I don't want Big Brother watching.
Mine says, my other ride married you.
Okay. What the hell does that mean? My other ride married you.
I think.
You have to figure that one out. What the hell does that mean?
You married my side piece.
I married you.
It's kind of like the I'm with stupid kind of patch. Like, it feels like
Yeah.
that kind of a thing. It's like, what does this mean? It means whatever you want. Fun, guys. What else we got to do for your characters? We did loadout, trinket, and patch.
Credits.
Credits.
Yeah, finally roll 2d10 and multiply it by 10 for your starting credits.
Oh, nice. I have 780.
Nice.
Was it 2d10 or is it a d100?
2d10. Well, yeah, 2d10 technically.
Oh,
there it is.
never mind.
I was supposed to say, am I doing math wrong?
Could not see it.
That's my bad.
No, I'm not doing math wrong. We're good.
So
I
maximum
have
here is
120.
I was
Yeah,
about to
maximum
say,
is
it's like, I
200.
must be doing my math wrong if you got 700.
I did a
Yeah, I
dub
was
like Jack.
200 is the max.
I got a solid 100.
12.
I think I have 30, but I don't know if I did it wrong. Do I? Is it
Would-
if I rolled a 2 and a 1?
Oh,
yeah,
yep.
you did it right. That's it.
3 times 10. Great.
You,
Okay.
you broke. You broke.
Oh.
Yep.
But that's okay because you don't have to buy food.
Yeah,
Or
That's
exactly.
true.
What do you
I don't
need?
need
You
money.
don't have wants.
What do you? Yeah. What do you need
Maybe
money
you do.
for?
I think you're sentient, so you probably do have wants.
I want things.
Yeah.
I don't know
120
what
for
yet,
me.
but I do.
120. Nice. Very good. You not broke.
No.
You middle class. You're middle class.
Oh, middle class.
All right, guys, we did it. We made some characters. The last
I have
step.
one more question about the
is a
character
name.
sheet.
Yeah, ask as many as you want.
Armor points. Do those start at 0 or
So that's going to be based on the armor that you acquired. So
Okay.
the armor is on page 14. That's a weird looking graphic. There must be a list somewhere.
It does say your AP. What was your
Oh, it says it on the loadout sheet. It'll
yeah.
say what the AP is. So you
yeah,
had
I've got the AP for my armor. I just wasn't sure if I add that to anything.
yeah, your AP is 0. Like your human body is 0 armor.
Cool.
And I guess android body as well is also 0. It doesn't say otherwise.
All right.
So now the most important part is think of a name.
I've got one.
I think I got one.
I think we're there.
Oh, I need to look up a name. Not look up
Yeah.
a name as in like research. I just need to make sure this isn't already taken as someone because it sounds familiar.
Even if it is, it's fine.
I would feel bad.
I'm James Bond, and no one's ever been that before.
Never heard that name before.
Oh, that's where I've heard it before. Okay, we're fine.
Was it in
Just
Monster?
make sure it wasn't like a
Monster House?
name from like Critical Role or something. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's just...
I'm
Critical
Fig
Role.
Faith.
I'm Percival Fredrickstein von Music Kowalski Dorolo III.
Are these
No one will
Critical Role
stop me.
references? I don't know.
That
what
is,
Critical
fine.
Role.
I don't know.
I am,
Mine was Dimension 20, but
Oh, yeah, Fig. Yeah. I didn't remember.
I just
last
made
name.
mine up.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Dr. Damien Dork.
Dr. Dork. I love it. How is Dork spelled? Is it like a Dutch name or something?
It's just the basic spelling of dork.
Okay.
He,
Got it.
he was bullied
Oh no.
in middle school
It was DORCK.
and high school.
Yeah. Well,
I do have a real
gonna be
name pegged.
Bob.
real
It's
good
not
too.
just James Bond or.
Yeah, no, I figured.
I have Corey Cromwise, both with a C, Cory.
Okay. Also, tell us your pronouns for your
She, her.
characters. Okay.
He, him.
Got it.
Dr. Double D.
Dr. Double D.
I should probably write this down.
Well, we
no
can
idea.
email them to you
No, I'll write
later
this down.
on.
I'll write down as like a good GM would. Get my little notes up here.
I got my personal notes. Good boy.
Yeah, you guys definitely might want to be taking notes. There's a
Oh, yeah.
little, there's some mystery to this little quest. So
Don't
notes will
worry.
be helpful.
I am a note taker.
Okay, so
I'll
we
know
got
more things than you do by the end of this, David.
I think you already do. So you're good. All right, so we got Dr. Damien Dork, the scientist. And what else we got?
I'm gonna go with Bob.
Bob.
That's
Bob,
beautiful.
Bob the android.
Is there
Yep.
an acronym for Bob?
Definitely.
Basically, obviously, badass.
Okay.
I like it.
Basically badass, but
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously.
Android, that's your class. I guess you don't really have a job. You're just an android.
Android Bob.
Android Bob.
Android Bob. My name's Hudson Frederick.
Ooh, Hudson Frederick.
All right.
And does it doesn't make you pick like a job, right? Like, do you have any ideas of what you are as a Teamster?
I'm like a mechanic. I'm
Okay,
kind
got
of
it.
chilling lower levels, getting some things done. I have my headlamp, so I'm like, all right, I guess I got to go into the crawl space here.
Look under the hood. Eat my lunch. What time's lunch?
Exactly.
And last but not least, who is our Marine?
Corey Cromwise, Cory. And I have Cromwise, Cramwise.
Great.
All right.
And sorry, pronouns for Bob.
Whatever. Bob is just a badass android.
Bob has all pronouns.
Yeah.
Ass.
Mr. Dork, was he, him?
He, him,
And
yes.
That's
Hudson?
Doctor.
Yes, please, Doctor.
We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Bartender Dork. Hudson, he, him?
He,
Is that what
him.
you said? Yeah.
Yeah.
Medical school ain't cheap, you know.
Okay, I wrote some notes. I'm a good boy, just like Jack, or just
like
like
Jack.
just like Dr. Damien. I'm a good boy. Guys, guess what? Step 9 finished.
Woo!
Finishing. Step 10, die. Okay. Oh my God, we'll have to run this game now. Ah.
Oh no.
Okay. How are we doing for time? Okay. This is great. We're doing well. Okay. Let's just begin, shall we? Anyone have any questions before we start?
Let's do it.
Okay. We're gonna begin aboard a spaceship. Of course. You guys are in cryosleep, and you are waking up from cryosleep. You are aboard the spaceship, the Metamorphosis, which is a transport ship, and you guys have been given a mission, and you're waking up from your mission, from your sleep. And I'm gonna, what do I want? We'll save the music for a bit. So I'm going to go over some of the things that you already know. You've been hired by a company called Omnicron, and basically, 10 years ago, the company detected signs of biochemistry on a planet called Samsa 6 and decided to send a team to investigate. They found evidence of life, and about a year ago, the crew of researchers, engineers, and Marines arrived on the planet to establish a base there, which they called Greta Base, and a terraforming station, which they set up to start terraforming the planet. And while they were there, they discovered a species of arthropods, which they labeled carcinids, and proceeded to terminate them on site. That was a sign of life that they found on the planet. And then about 9 months ago, they captured a larva from one of these arthropods to keep for experimentation and study. And then about 6 months ago, all communications from the base stopped. And you guys have been hired by the company to go find out what happened.
Great.
About 6 weeks ago, you guys were in cryosleep and you entered the SAMHSA system, and you're now orbiting the planet, and you found that the base has been unresponsive as well to any hails from your spaceship. So it seems like communications have all gone down. You don't know what happened. They assume some sort of satellite malfunction, communications breakdown. Maybe the tower is malfunctioning. And yeah, so you guys are waking up from cryosleep, and you guys see a figure there. His name is Mas, who is MAAS, who is your de facto commander of this mission. And you guys are waking up. As you guys wake up from cryosleep, your body feels numb, you're achy, your head is cloudy, and you look around and you're like you're all sitting in your like, the thing opens, the smoke clears, the liquid drains out of the chamber, and you guys are all sitting up. And Moss walks in and he says, "Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. Time for a little work, my boys and girls and androids." And
Moss, you don't have to say wakey wakey every time.
"Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey." That's what my mom used to say to me every morning.
Do you have
Wait.
bakey for me?
I do have bakey for you. I've prepared
Okay,
some
forgiven.
bacon. I do have. It's just one piece of dried bacon, and he breaks off a piece of bacon and hands one to all of you. And you're feeling like very cloudy. Like everything just feels. It's just hard to concentrate. It's hard to think. And he hands you guys all a stim pack each, which is like a medic aid thing. You can stab it in your arm, and it kind of clears up this sickness this cryo sickness that you're currently experiencing. If you don't want to use this stim pack, you will have disadvantage on all your rolls for the entire session. So you can
okay, well-
choose not to
I used
I'll
impact.
take
you
it.
choose
I'll
not
take
Using
to
it.
use it if you can choose to use it if you want. He hands out your mission briefings. We'll assume you guys get up and get dressed. And what do you guys as we we lost someone.
We lost Sophie.
We lost Sophie. She's dead already.
No.
There's hell.
That was really funny. Okay, well, pause.
All right, someone didn't make it through cryosleep.
This cryo sickness.
That's what
got him.
happens. Fallout 4.
Told you
Should've
guys
used
this
the
game is
stem.
deadly. This game is deadly.
There's the bacon. Moss poisoned her.
Oh, you solved the riddle. You solved the mystery.
All right, we can go home.
End of mission.
Turn around. No, it's snowing like crazy down here, and so it actually feels like I got out of cryosleep. So we're in character.
She's back.
I'm so sorry. I lost internet for like 5 minutes, and I don't know what happened.
Oh, we're glad you're
We
back.
died.
We thought
were
you
killed
we thought you were
in those
dead.
5 minutes.
We already had your funeral.
First
We
step
said
already.
we
Fucking
already
love a new character.
we already ejected your body into space. We did a funeral. There was some nice things said.
You were not the
Why have
imposter,
you all
apparently.
Jack did, or Damien Dork did cry a little tear.
For my long lost friend.
One single tear. Okay, as you guys are waking up from cryosleep and getting dressed, why don't you guys describe what you guys look like in any order? This is always the silence.
I know.
Do you want me to just tell you to go? Is it easier if I just say the order? Is that
Yeah,
easier?
that'd be
Sure, yeah.
Okay. We see a nerdy. Is he nerdy? A scientist
yeah.
kind
Oh.
of guy.
Yeah, he's
Nerdy scientist guy
Maybe.
gets out of the
My
chamber. He
internet's,
starts putting his
giving me some trouble
his
again.
what is he wearing? Do you tell me?
he starts buttoning up his shirt and whatnot. He's very sophisticated, you know. His shirt of his standard battle dress, of course, but you know he has it nice. It's clean. It's pressed. He's
Of course.
gets his glasses out.
Oh, glasses in space.
Uh,
Oh, we
yes.
lost Sophie again. Ugh.
Wow, she just didn't want to see me
Oh, she's
get
back.
introduced. That's fine. Welcome back.
I'm sorry. I switched my hotspot. Hopefully nothing will happen again.
Oh,
All good.
Okay.
Puts glasses on, and you see. Well, that was an eventful 5 minutes of sleep.
Oh, is he Russian?
Well, yes.
Oh my
Of
God.
course. Well, it's depending on, you know, I'm not sure how far in the future we are, or what countries have what accents at this point.
No, I think Russia still exists. Probably. I love it. What is? How old is he? What is? His
Oh yes,
appearance?
you see him. He's about 30 years old, and you know, he's got the curly hair, rosy cheeks, and you know, his little patch on his shoulder that says he's a good boy. But he has a straight face, no smile.
Beard, no beard.
No
What
beard,
color
clean
hair?
shaven, but he looks very stoic, very stern,
Okay.
to the point. So confusing as to why he's a good boy, but
Average height.
about
short,
6 feet tall. Sorry, I'm in
average
this.
build.
Yeah, he's very average man.
Average boy. An average good boy.
An average good boy.
Okay, so that's Dr. Damien Dork is getting dressed, talking to himself in Russian, perhaps. And beside him, an android is also, getting dressed. I don't know. What is Bob doing?
Yes. Bob is very excited to start the mission. Getting ready, putting on clothes to be as human looking as possible, trying to make everyone at ease, Picks up the pendant, favorite pendant, cleans it a little bit, the little people that look like skulls to astronauts, puts it on, shows it off a little bit to anyone who'll look and says, advice, smile.
Is that a question?
That's fine.
What does Bob look like?
Oh, very average. Average height, average build, tries to blend in everywhere, but doesn't look quite human, nothing in the eyes.
Do they have hair?
I feel like they probably have hair, but it's probably like maybe harvested from a hair salon or something.
What hair
built.
color are we
Really
imagining?
From a dead
We're
body.
thinking, I feel like maybe Bob's not great with the hair color, so it's supposed to be brown, but there's some like red and sort of dirty blonde and stuff mixed in there. Didn't quite get it right, but really trying hard to make everyone at ease.
But doing
Not
a
necessarily
terrible job.
Oh yeah, terrible job.
Okay. Great. And then next up we have Hudson Frederick, the Teamster. Describe Hudson?
Hudson's on the shorter side, maybe about 5'5". We'll say 5'5". And so he kind of sits up, a little portly, hair thinning.
How old?
We'll say around 50.
Ooh, okay. Nice. Grizzled veteran.
Yeah, he's been around the block. He's seen his fair share of ships. The last ship, there was an issue that was outside of his control, so his hiring was pretty cheap because the last one didn't go so well. And I have kind of an old tattered sort of like mechanic overshirt, and it has my patch here on it that's like ancient, clearly from a guy hitting on other people's wives of a much younger version of this Hudson Frederick. Just some of the letters are coming off of my other ride married you patch.
Still don't understand what that means. I love it. And then we have Corey Crabwise.
Cromwise, it's an M.
Cromwise. I wrote Crabwise.
Yeah.
Cromwise.
Corey is broad-shouldered, very, very much the athletic woman. She's ex-army, so before she gets dressed, she's got a couple of nicks and scars that you can see on her torso and shoulders. I'd say she's probably a little bit young to be retired from the army, so she's early 30s. And she's here as security. She's not unfriendly. She's just not super social. So she maybe has not made great friends with the rest of the crew. But she's not going out of her way to be mean.
And not the brightest bulb in the shed.
Not the brightest bulb in the shed. She'll absolutely fight someone for you, probably kill someone for you, but you'd never know it.
You'd never know it. Love it. Okay, that sounds like a great crew. So Moss, who's this kind of middle-aged guy, he's clean cut. He's got basically like my facial hair right now, like 5 o'clock shadowy kind of thing. He's dressed in the uniform of the company, of their the rank. He's like a low rank and file guy in the company, but he is your quote unquote commanding officer for this mission. So he ushers you guys off to the shuttle, and inside the shuttle, which is going to take you down to the planet, there's two Marines in there. They're kind of joking around and laughing. One guy's like popping bubble gum, and you guys get into the transport, and we make our way down to the planet.
I'll lean into the Marine popping gum. Hey, you got any more sticks in there? I got cryo breath.
Oh yeah, well, I got some extra gum. You got anything to trade for it?
Oh shit. Yeah. I got and I'll like rifle through my belt here.
Just kidding. You can have some gum.
All right, thanks.
You might need it where you're going. I don't know. So you guys sit in the shuttle, and it starts making its way down towards the planet. It's a really small kind of like drop ship shuttle, and it kind of stinks in there. Just kind of these two guys probably haven't showered in a while. It smells like it's sweaty. And as we get lower down into the atmosphere, the ship just starts to like shake and creak. This isn't the newest ship in the world, and you guys see on the sensors that there's a storm down there on the planet. And one of the Marines, he's like, "Hold on, everybody, hold on. This is gonna get a little bumpy. The ship just starts to shake. It's rattling. It sounds like it's gonna maybe come apart as you guys are like making your way down to the surface. And I'd like everyone to make a fear save.
Yeah.
And that's a D100?
So let's talk about saves. So what you're going to do to do a save is you're going to roll your D100, and you're going to try and roll a number that's lower than your stat.
Damn.
Easy.
Oh, no. I rolled a 94.
So that's a fail. Anything over 90 is an automatic fail. So you fail. What else did you guys get?
46.
So the best way to do this is say your number and then under or over your stat.
46 over my stat.
Over
23.
Okay, 23. Because it gives me a sense of how badly you failed.
Oh, I see.
If you were just like one above or two above, it's like not as bad a failure as if you were like extremely above. Okay. So you failed.
Mm-hmm.
I got 73 under 77.
Oh yeah, you're so everyone
Oh no, we all have disadvantage.
You all have disadvantage on this. You have to roll twice.
Man.
You have to roll twice and take the lowest or the worst result.
Oh, it was cocked.
Oh man, on the second roll I would have passed.
Damn it. Both are bad.
That's a 39, which fails because I have a 22.
39 is your worst roll?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So fail, and then Bob succeeds, passes.
Yes.
So what you're gonna do is you gain 1 stress for failing.
Shit.
If you ever roll doubles, that's a critical. So if you roll 22 under 50, that's a critical success. But if you roll the 55 over 20, that's a critical failure. So doubles was always critical. So it could be really good or it could be really bad, depending if you pass or fail.
Oh dear.
So everyone's gonna take 1 stress, except for Bob. As the ship makes its way down to the surface, there's just like torrential wind and rain is like pelting the drop ship as you make your way down. You see as you come through the atmosphere, through the clouds, it's dark from all the clouds and everything, but you see that there's like it's all jungle as far as you can see, some mountains off in the distance, and you see a couple buildings like that have been constructed that you are aware of, that you know Omnicron built here. This is the base and the terraforming facility. You can see it like further off in the distance. The drop ship makes its way down to the surface, plops down on the ground, and they look at you and say, "Here's your stop. Good luck.
That ship.
Now I'm going to pause and just explain your mission, which is you've been tasked with. Let me find my. We'll keep the music going because that's fun. Okay. Okay, so you have been tasked with your main task, which Mas had explained to you in your original mission briefing, is you need to rendezvous with Second Lieutenant Kaplan and help him in securing the facilities and rectifying the situation, whatever is going on. So rendezvous with Second Lieutenant Kaplan is your main priority, and as well as reestablishing satellite communications and restoring power to the terraforming station because it has gone offline. In case of failure of those first objectives, you are secondary task is the extraction of critical personnel. If you're not able to bring the base back online for whatever reasons, you need to extract. The main extraction person is a synthetic named Hinton, who is currently acting as the science officer on board, as well as Dr. Edom, who is the mission specialist.
EDEM?
EDEM. Failing that, just retrieve critical property, corporate property. And if you can't bring back the synthetic functioning, he has an internal logic core, can be removed, and it kind of acts as a black box.
Sick.
So get the base online, rendezvous with Kaplan, and get the base online. Failing that, extract the chief scientist and his synthetic, who's acting as his science officer. Mas comes on the communicator. He's still back aboard let's say he's on the dropship with you. All right, guys. Well, any questions?
We're not going back up in that thing, are we?
Well, it's the only way up. Unless you want to stay here.
Let's just get this job done. Then we can go back.
Just remember, I promised you guys are getting 2 months' salary for this, 1 month of hazard pay. That's what we negotiated.
Okay.
Seems fair enough for me.
You guys, the atmosphere here is it's breathable, but it's highly concentrated in oxygen. So you might he hands you out some rebreathers, so you guys can breathe on the surface. You could probably this atmosphere is good for about 30 minutes without this, but I wouldn't want to stay without these rebreathers too long outside. You might suffer from oxygen poisoning. He also hands you guys one first aid kit.
I'll take that.
Not each. One person it's just one first aid kit and one hazard suit.
You want the haz suit, Doc?
Yes, I think this would be good for me.
Oh, sorry. He gives you each a first aid kit and each a hazard suit. And he gives you each one stim pack. And he opens like a door in the side of the shuttle, and there's a bunch of submachine guns there. Anyone like a submachine gun? You take?
Yes, I take 2.
You know what? It wouldn't be
I have
bad.
a machine gun already, but I
Okay.
take 2 more.
Okay. There's only 5 in there, but you can take 2, and then there's one for everybody else if you want one. And
Sure, I'll take
you
one.
each get
Why
3
not?
and there's
Yeah.
enough for 3 magazines of ammo each.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Remember, stay on task. We need that scientist logic core back. Okay.
All right. I'm
Whoa.
going through the guns a little bit. You know, it's excessive how many compartments she's opening and checking and putting out and putting back in and
Right.
clicking and putting back in and opening, and it takes a little bit longer than maybe everybody wants to be standing here, but she checks everything on both guns before.
It's almost like a ritual, maybe, or some sort of stress coping mechanism. The doors. Everyone, get your breathers on.
Right?
And then the doors to the shuttle open, and it's pouring rain outside. It's like wind and rain, and you step outside of the ship, and it's just all muddy.
Ugh.
And ahead of you, like 100 meters away, you see the base, the Greta. What did I call it? Greta base.
Greta base.
The door closes, and the shuttle sort of takes off and leaves you standing
Well, shit.
basically in the middle of a jungle. Trees all around you. There's a space been cleared out for this ship, and then a path has been rudimentarily cleared ahead of you to get to the base, which is 100 meters ahead. What do you guys do?
We're wearing the hazard suits.
You could tell me.
what do we
Did you
have?
put them on?
I think that I would prioritize the battle gear over the hazard suit.
Yeah, makes sense.
I did
I'll,
not put them on.
Yeah, I'll slip into a has suit.
We
I
could
think
say you put
Bob
it.
is
Yeah,
wearing
you could
the
say you
hat
put it
suit.
on the ship if that's what you wanted to do.
Is
Does
the
that
rain
protect them
hazardous
from
to
the
us?
elements a little bit having it?
That's a great question. One that I should know the answer to.
Hazard suit, armor points 5, designed for planetary exploration and examination. So I think we get a little bit of elemental protection, but
Where did you read that?
I on 14 here.
Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's got armor 5. Yeah,
Yep.
you said? Okay.
You know
Great.
what? I will
So it
put
has-
it on actually.
It has 5 armor points.
And would that go over the
Yeah.
standard battle dress? Like battle,
I'm gonna
like
say
the clothes
that
we're already wearing?
it's gonna. I think those either or. Like, you can't. It's not like you can't wear 50
Okay.
50 t-shirts and be more protected.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What do you guys do?
You want to lead the way, Marine?
Yep. I'll take kind of the front. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the PDF. It opened weird in my.
No worries.
Able to look at it. Yeah. I'll take the front, and I'll look towards Hudson. And tell him, you take the back. Watch.
Yeah.
We don't want Dr. Dork here getting picked off somehow.
I can for myself. Let's just get out of this rain.
All right.
I got your 6, dog.
I'll take the lead.
Yeah, you guys are getting soaked. So you're walking up towards the base, I imagine.
Yes.
Squishy boot,
Would you call them?
trudging your way along, and you make it to the front of the base. You make it to the airlock at the front of the base. As you make it up to the airlock, you see that there's a large metal door there that it's rusted over. But this is the main entry into the building, and yeah, it's just a rusted over door. What do you do?
Well, this isn't very sanitary. They haven't kept this up well.
No, looks like nobody's been doing routine maintenance for a while.
All right, army boy, you gonna open it up?
All right.
You open the door.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you try to open the door.
I want to look back at Dr. Dork and be like, Army boy? I don't think he's been in the army. I've been in the army. I can
Sorry.
open the door.
Army girl, are you going to open up the door?
Yes, I will open the door, Doc.
Thank you.
Stay behind me. And then
The door.
Yeah.
The door is locked. There is a key card access thing to swipe, but you did not receive a key card from in any of your mission briefing.
Can I walk up to the key card thing and see if we can like open it or access the panel or somehow?
Yeah, love that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's say there's like a some sort of keypad next to that you could try and you're trying to hack your way in, as I
I
suppose.
would love to try to hack my way
Yeah.
in.
Okay, let's do it. Let's roll. So let's roll for hacking, and let's we'll take this. We'll walk this through one step at a time. So anytime you roll, if you have a skill that you think applies, you can mention it, and we can talk about it, and that will give you bonuses to your roll. And I believe I remember you have hacking.
Yeah, I do have
Correct.
hacking.
So that
Yeah.
sounds perfect for this.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to add, where is hacking? Hacking is plus 15. So that adds to the number you're trying to roll under, obviously.
Okay.
So,
Okay. What do I roll?
so you're going to roll D100.
Okay. All right, and it's going to be under intellect. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. I have to do math. 53 plus 15 is 68.
68.
Okay. I got 65 under 68.
Ooh, just did it. So
Yeah.
it takes a moment, but and maybe you have to like open up the panel and kind of like
Yeah.
do some weird robot stuff.
Absolutely.
Robot stuff. And then you basically, after a while, you guys are waiting, you hear the lock mechanism on the door unlatch, and the door appears to be open. A green light turns on, and the airlock door is now unlocked. Congratulations.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
Of course.
Good going,
Anytime.
baby.
What do you do?
I'll go in first and kind of like motion for everybody to stay behind me. And I'll enter with one of the guns, just kind of checking the perimeter. So I guess I'm looking around just to see what I can see and looking specifically for threats.
Well, there's not much to see because you're just walking to a tiny little airlock chamber.
That's it? Okay.
Yeah. There's a small.
I still check
Yeah,
everything
that's
in
great.
the airlock chamber.
You check everything, and what you see right away as soon as you open the door is you see that it's a small little airlock that has another similar looking door on the opposite side, and there's lockers that are lining the one of the walls, and the floors are all muddy, and that's really all you see in there. It's just a small little room.
Is it fresh mud?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I think this room is clear. You can come in.
All right, about
Copy.
time. I'm soaking wet.
you.
Bob, if you could do the same for the interior door once the airlock closes.
Absolutely, I can. Do I roll again?
There is no key card on the other door. You just your knowledge of airlocks you would know that you just have to close the exterior door and pressurize this this room. There's a button that you press and it basically pressurizes the airlock. Atmosphere goes in, the correct atmosphere goes in, and then you can open the other door.
Awesome. I'll press that button. Go
Excellent.
ahead. Steal us in the airlock.
Great. So you close the outer door, slams closed. It's all dark. It's all dark in here.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put on my kind of hard hat with a little lamp on top, and I'm gonna flick on that lamp.
Great. And as the cabin, this airlock pressurizes, you see that the blinking red light on the opposite door, beep, 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 goes green. Click, the inner door unlocks. And as you push the door open, inside is all dark. You don't hear anything. And that's where we're going to leave it for this week. So,
Oh dear.
episode 1, we made it to the base. We made some characters.
Woo.
Thank you guys so much. And I can't wait to see what happens inside
This will
of
be
the
exciting.
base. So we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. And yeah, have a good one.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
See you later.